to Kids Lift YouTube. I am Miss Stephanie, and I know in the last video I said most of the videos moving forward were going to be more hands-on for the kids, but I feel like some of the things, before I hit those things for the kids, I feel like most of the stuff I just want parents to have an understanding with why I do what I do and why I teach the way that I teach. And I also told you that most of my videos are going to be all over the place. Just bear with me until I get everything under control, because right now it's under construction. But so today's video, and maybe because it's the second video, maybe if you watch the video, you could comment like the peace sign, do sign for the number 2, put the number 2 in the comments down below, which will show me that you guys watched it. Video number 2, big deal, right? So you see back here, I have the letter M. What is it? Why is it there? This is the first video of some type of learning, and it's letter M. Well, one thing I don't do is I don't teach the alphabet in order. Some of you may have heard of Montessori teaching. If you don't, I will leave a little link down below too for you to click on so you can learn some more information. But I'm really into the phonics soup. I'll also leave a little link down there too for you to click on so you can scroll through that. I do not go in order with the alphabet, so that's why you'll see all the letters all over the place. I have a list of the letters that I will be starting out with, and we will be doing M-S-A-T in that order. M-S-A-T. Those letters are letters that are used quite often to start words. So these letters are kind of a big deal. Every letter that we work on will have a meaning behind it, a background, like the letter M. M is, as you see, I have my marshmallows. M is marvelous marshmallows. Under construction, I was doing marvelous marshmallows on the bottom, but I'll get to that point. This isn't for the kids yet. This is just for you parents to get like an understanding of why is this girl, this lady all over the place. So M, marvelous marshmallow. I see a lot of parents, which is okay. It's not, there's no handbook, but I see parents that want their kid to learn the alphabet right away. Why doesn't my kid identify the letters, right? Well, when you do A through Z, kids start to remember it because of repetition. So in school, at home, doctor's office, dentist's office, on the road, in songs, YouTube, everything, the alphabet is in order. So we learn it in order, A through Z, right? So kids can sing A, B, C, D, right? But can they point to those letters and identify each letter based off of the song? No. But if you teach your child, a child, the child, children, right? If you teach them a letter and the letter M is what we're starting out with, I'll probably work on the letter M and show you different ways and like the time span that should be spent on each letter, because you're not going to do M-S-A-T in the snap of a finger and they're going to learn it or know it, right? I know there's some parents out there that are watching this where their kid has already passed the alphabet and things like that. So I am going to be all over the place because I do work with a vast majority of, different ages. So I will be all over the place. I do have people that have signed up already. I do have families that I'm going to their homes. You know, and these kids are all on different pages. But I will have some for every kind, okay? But the most that I have seen in my emails so far, comments, messages, is identifying the alphabet, writing my child's name. How do I get my child to write their name? The first thing is identifying letters. You can't write your name if you can't identify the letters, right? So, Marvelous Marshmallow is our M. One thing is, I do not do capital letters yet. I start off with lowercase. Then we will move up to the uppercase once they're able to identify. So I've had a class of 25 students and 10 of them knew the lowercase m already and the rest didn't. So the ones that did know the lowercase m, of course, when we did one-on-one work, I would bump it up to the uppercase. And then, you know, so we had groups in different sections, different stages. But this here is the best way to teach the alphabet. So with the letter M, again, you're going to stick to the letter M. Try it for a week, right? So M. Introduce, show a picture of marshmallows, right? What is this? Your child, once your child hears Marvelous Marshmallow, they're not going to call this M. They're going to say Marvelous Marshmallow. I was going to say marshmallow first, but Marvelous Marshmallow. So I remember in my classes, the kids would get so excited because they would say Marvelous Marshmallow and they would get out of control, right? But it let me know that what I was introducing, they were grasping it, right? So now they know Marvelous Marshmallow. Then we would start to work on the sound M. The children should always see your lip movements. And I know it seems like a lot for parents at home, which is why I am going to be here to assist. Because you're probably cooking dinner, folding clothes, doing laundry, giving showers, baths, etc., right? One of your children could be sitting watching You will notice your child walking around the house mimicking the M and then saying Marvelous Marshmallow, right? It's always going to be lowercase. I will always introduce lowercase letters, right? I also have some examples. Now this sheet is for, this is for the parents. This isn't for the kids yet, right? So I didn't print off the other sheet yet, under construction, but this one here is, okay, the bottom half is the B's, right? I'm not sure if you could see these. Let's bring this up a little bit. So here, right, we have all of the different letters. Once your child is able to identify Marvelous Marshmallow, right, you will be able to pull out one of these sheets in the packet that I send you. Okay. The letter M, let it focus, there we go. The letter M is lowercase in there, right? Now you only see one, of course, because this isn't the actual, let's get it to focus. This isn't the actual M sheet. This one's for the letter B, but it just gives you an idea of what I'm aiming for, right? So once your child is familiar and can identify Marvelous Marshmallow, M, make sure you tell them to put their lips together, right? Because I'll do that in the videos, but it's a handbook for you guys. So, this here also, after the kids are able to identify some of these lowercase letters because we're doing MSAT, right? Then in the packet as well, we will also have, because then we're ready. Once we're identifying, then we can do little booklets like this where I'll send out in the packet a chart with all of the letters lowercase for the kids to color and cut out with the supplies that I send you, right? And cut out even if they're having a hard time cutting because you want to strengthen those fingers, right? Cut them out. Put these in order. Spread them out on the table after they've colored them, right? Because now they're into it because they colored it, right? Or even if you sat down and colored with them, that makes them more excited too, right? So once these are all cut out, even if your child just cuts out a little bit of the paper and you cut out the rest, it still shows that they helped, right? Spread them all over the table, and then you will be able to ask your child, or when your child lays them out, you can go to our Kids Lift YouTube channel and then go to a video where the letter M is, and then we can do one of the Find Me letters games. So next is M. Now this page has the uppercase M that I said we wouldn't focus on yet, but it gives you just an idea of what I'm aiming for. So it will be all lowercase m's, and I will also, in the subscriptions, in the memberships, send, and I didn't pull one out yet, one of the thicker pencils for kids, for children, the thicker pencils with the finger grip, because that seems to help a lot of the children hold the pencil and get familiar with holding the pencil, or marker or crayon. Then we have another sheet just to give you an idea. Again, we won't do the uppercase M's yet, but we'll have the lowercase, okay, for them to trace. Now, some of your children may not be able to trace letters or numbers yet, right? But that's why if you reach out to me, you message me, I will always send out a questionnaire, because again, none of these kids are on the same level. Every child is going to be all over the place. Us parents are going to be all over the place as well. But I'm going to send out a questionnaire. I'll just shoot one over in an email, in messaging, for you to just, give me all the answers about your child. Just quick questions. What are they, what are their strengths and weaknesses, and their age, because that's important. If your child is younger and cannot trace yet, I'll send out a packet that has MSAT, coloring sheets, different supplies that for your child's age. So again, that is phonics soup. So I will never go in order. I will leave that link down below for you to even just look up some phonics soup, some Montessori teachings. And then if you have any ideas or questions, please reach out to me. I did get, after the first video, I did get a lot of questions. I did get a lot of messages and emails. I sure did. And I was excited because it let me know where a lot of the nervousness is, because a lot of kids are not going to in-person school. So a lot of parents are a little nervous and on the edge, but I'm telling you, if you have any concerns or questions, reach out to me. I'll reach out to you. And if it is a question that I see a lot of people are coming to me with, then I'll put a video up. The next video that I put up tomorrow, because I am in school as well, so I do have homework for myself, but the next video will be me introducing M to your child. So some of the videos you won't see my face, but you'll hear my voice in the background. You'll see my hands. But again, I am doing membership subscriptions. So one is $9.99, one is $19.99. Okay, if your child is too young for one-on-one videos, we can substitute one of those out for an extra packet or something that I can send to you, because your address information is required, so that I can send out the things that you would need. And again, another thing that is important that I put in the other video is we are going to miss, with these kids not an in-person learning, we're going to miss the portfolios, the artwork. The portfolios were a big deal. A lot of my parents loved getting the work from day one of the school year to the end of the school year. And I would always have a portfolio, and they could see the difference from day one to the last day of school. And it just melts my heart when parents are like, you know, you helped my child get to this point. But it's really we, because what I do in the classroom, the parents do at home. We're on the same page. But again, if you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I will get back to you. And I hope all of you stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next video.